Welcome to Sheridan Nissan showroom, pre-owned automobiles. I love this showroom. That's Mike here with me. I mean, you got to be loving it. Nice weather, but people can come inside and shop as well as shop outside.
Yeah, it's been a pretty great December so far for us. We got a lot of inventory and a lot of nice fresh stuff, and the banks are financing everything right now, so everything's been great over here.
Yeah, and I always tell people, because you're a car guy. I mean, you love cars. I mean, and anytime I have a question about a car, I say, well, Mike knows. I'll give him a call because, you love the cars and you love putting people in the right automobiles.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have a passion for cars. It's always about putting someone in something that they're going to make payments on. They have to enjoy it. They have to love it to the fullest, so.
Yeah, you got something here that they would love to the fullest. I want to start it with this right here. Let me remind everybody where we're at. We're at Sheridan Nissan. That's located on Route 13, 273. Come together. That's Harris Corner. You can't miss it. Nice signs up in the air, so just keep an eye out on it. But at the Nissan dealership, you're going to find an Audi every now and then. Yeah,
this is a beautiful car here. This is a Prestige package Audi. It's a V6. It's supercharged. One of Audi's nicest midsize automobiles they make, and this is a Prestige package, so this has every option you can get on the car. It is Quattro, so it's perfect for this time of year. It's an all-wheel drive vehicle.
Before you give that price, because it's in a window there, I want people to understand, brand new, because you know what this car costs new. Tell them.
It's a $65,000 car now.
Yeah, and it's not going to cost you $65,000. All the depreciation's gone, and you've hacked the prices from what it was when you first got it in here already.
Yeah, we've got this thing marked down to 37 right now. It's a 35,000-mile car. It's got every option possible. Heated seats, push-button start, navigation, Bluetooth. Great looking car.
It is. I mean, I like that style all the way. I'm telling you, it's a black on black. If you're looking for that, great looking dash inside, plenty of leg room in the back. I mean, this is a sports sedan, is what it is.
Sports sedan. That's exactly. I was going to say the car has a lot of performance qualities to it, but it also has safety, size. The MPGs are pretty good. Gas mileage is great on the car, so it's an all-around package.
Yeah, but if you don't like the sedan and you just want to go sport all the way, I want to come over here because you got a couple of sports cars sitting here, and we were talking about it, because this really shocked me at how, because they've got that retro look. They wanted to bring that Camaro back to that retro look, but inside of this, and the ride is different from what it was, 20 years ago.
It's a nice car. I mean, the car's been out a few years. This is a 6-cylinder model. They also make it in an 8. But the 6-cylinder still has 305 horsepower, which is, for the normal guy, it's got a lot of performance if you don't need that 8. This is a nice package because it has a gauge package inside. It's leather, nice alloy wheels. We put new rubber all around. We did a full service, obviously. We have a great service department down there. We offer the lifetime oil changes on all these cars that we sell. So it's a nice package all the way around down here at Sheridan.
Yeah, and pretty. This one is, I'm telling you, this is absolutely gorgeous. I was inside looking at it with you, like you said, with the gauges in there and all that. I mean, but the outside, I love the paint job on it. And this is priced right. It's ready to sell.
It's a great color combo. I mean, you got paddle shifter in there. It's got a Boston acoustic sound system, so it has all the upgrades that people would want in the car. And the color is really nice.
Yeah, and then when you're talking about that, because this one's coming in, because it's brand new, this is going to cost you a lot more. Once again, this one, miles-wise, I was shocked at how many miles.
27,000-mile car.
So it basically still
got traded in for the same car in a convertible. So they didn't need to go topless, and
they did. Yeah, but this one right here, $25,800 is the price on it. So great deal. This is a good-looking car. I didn't realize they made this kind of sports car.
Yeah, this is a brand new venture for Subaru. This is actually their first rear-wheel drive vehicle. It's a rear-wheel drive sports car. It's a 2+2. It has a back seat, not super usable, but it's back there. Probably more for insurance reasons, but it's a really cool car. I mean, it has a really overdone interior with really cool custom seats. They come like that from the factory. 6-speed manual transmission. You got heated seats. You got navigation. They're real high back seats, so it's a real nice. I mean, for the tuners out there, it's a real nice car.
Is that what you call those guys now? Tuners?
It's a tuner type car. I mean, people that the guy that bought this one actually put fancier wheels already right at the gate on the car. Those are aftermarket wheels. I think it's a car that people are going to want to tune and do some stuff with.
Yeah, because I'm sitting there and looking at it, and that's exactly what it reminds me of. Is something you put those pipes on and get that sound going.
This is a car that's limited right now. Even if you wanted to buy a new one, they didn't make a whole lot of them. They're not sitting on lots. This car has 1,700 miles on it. It's a 30,000.
1,700
miles. is a $30,000 car, and now we have it priced at $26,000. It's a new car.
It's a brand new automobile right there for you and everything. But we're going to step out on a lot. Before we step out on a lot, I want to remind everybody about one of the best programs. And the new car guys always get mad at me when I talk about this because, a lot of times you can go out there and buy a certified car off the lot and get a better warranty and everything else than what you can on a brand new car. But just,
Absolutely. I mean, Mr. Sheridan believes that, selling a certified product is a great way to go for people. So we take advantage of that. We sell our Nissan certified. You get a 7-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty with the vehicle. You get roadside assistance with that vehicle. You get trip interruption coverage with that vehicle. You can't beat it. There's also special finance rates available. So, I mean, like you said, a lot of times you can come in up and pick a 13 Sentra up, and you're going to have 2 years more warranty than if you bought a new one from us.
Yeah, and that's what you got to look at. So when you're shopping for automobiles, you definitely want to shop here to Sheridan Nissan and take a look at both ends of that. And but like I said,
we'll sell you either. We'll sell you a new one if you want, or you look at a pre-owned one. It'll save you some money.
Yeah, and you got that depreciation that takes place. The only thing that you're missing out of that new one is that new car smell. So and some of those
keep them smelling good.
I'm telling you, some of them even have that still. But I want to remind everybody that Joe Sheridan says he's going to sell everything for $300 or less. So if you see something that's sitting on this showroom and it's less money, you let somebody know.
You let us know. We're here to work with pricing. Pricing's the easiest part of our job down here.
Yeah. So if you need any questions, answer anything else, pick up the phone. We're going to step out on a lot and show you some more automobiles. But we're at Sheridan Nissan on Route 13 and 273. That's Harris Corner. And you talking about certified, when I step out the door here and walk outside, the first thing I see is these are new arrivals. They're not got the stickers on them that say certified, but I can just tell by looking at both these are going to be certified.
Both these cars came in the last 2 days. They're both, Nissan product, and they're obviously going to be both certified vehicles. Absolutely.
Now you're talking about one that this is a perfect example of what I was talking about, where you can come in and get you an automobile, get that warranty that you still want.
That car looks brand new. I mean, this is a 2010. It's got low miles on it. It's a premium package car. It's a fully loaded car, so you're going to get navigation and backup camera. It's actually got a full panoramic sunroof, so this is all glass up here. So you're in the back seat, you get a sunroof, and you're in the front seat, you get a sunroof.
Yeah, and then when you're sitting, I'm sitting there looking at this, and I'm thinking to myself, this is a car that brand new. I know
mid-40s.
Mid-40s, but not here. I mean, it's taking all the depreciation.
This car is going to be priced under $30,000, and I mean, it's going to be certified. You're going to get a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty with it. This is Nissan's flagship car. The Maxima has been their flagship ever since Nissan's been in the market. They call it a Ford DSC. It's a 4-door sports coupe.
And I'm telling you, it is. If you've never driven one,
in color too. I mean,
yeah, this isn't going to sit here long. No, this is a certified Maxima. But there's a lot more of them out there. But if you want to sport,
you know this car pretty well. I mean, this is you own one, and how great has it been?
Well, I'll tell you, because I want to bring up that oil change, and that's the reason that I keep, after I paid it off, after 5 years of paying, and I paid it off, my wife said to me, she said, "Are you going to get a new one?" And I'm like, no, why do I need a new one? Because they're great running automobiles.
It'll run forever.
And then with the oil change, and that's what I want to bring up. Be sure you mention to whoever you're dealing with down here, you want that oil change special.
Yeah, the deal you can't beat at $299. As long as that car is in your name, we're going to do the oil changes 3 times a year for you.
Yeah, and then when you talk about that, I mean, that's the most important thing. Now, this is catching my eye a little bit. Now, this is something I might consider trading mine back, because this is nice looking.
It's a beautiful color. It's pearl white. It's all-wheel drive. Nissan Murano was actually the first in the market with what they call the crossover. It came out in 2003, and it's been setting the world on fire ever since. It's high customer ratings. Nice size, great driving vehicle, super comfortable seats. It's a lot of vehicle for the money.
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable, and the ride on it, folks. You've got to come test drive one if you're looking for a sport utility vehicle. This is definitely. I'm going
to tell you, I've been doing this 18 years. If you're looking for comfort, it has the comfiest back seat of anything in the business. The back seats are the same as the front of that car.
Yeah, so they're great cars. I can tell you right now, I wouldn't want nothing else. I'm looking at the pre-owned automobiles, and this, we got a little bit of stealing on the ground, a couple snowballs here and there, but the year's not over with, so I know we're going to be getting some more snow. So today I wanted to get into, because a lot of people want pickup trucks, they want sport utility vehicles, and you guys got a range of, from everything.
We have a great selection right now. I mean, we have them starting in the 10 grand range and going up as high as probably 40 some grand. But something for everybody is what we try and do down here at Sheridan Nissan. Obviously, we have a great selection. We have them fully loaded. We have some base stuff.
Well, you pointed at one I've got to get over to. I want to stop at this Highlander right here, because there's a lot of people that like the drive Highlanders, really can't afford, they say I just can't afford it. Well, you've lost your depreciation on this. This is the 2013.
Yeah, this is a 13. The only reason they replaced this is they had another one coming to the family and they bought something bigger. They went to a full-size SUV, but this is a fully loaded truck. This has Navi, this has TVs. Beautiful truck. It has 15,000 miles on it. That's a $40,000 vehicle new all day long. We got it priced under 30.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
15,000 mile 2013.
15,000 miles, and I just had to look at it myself, because these are luxury automobiles.
This is third row. This is leather, navigation.
I got to get that camera. Let's step out here and let that camera get in here, because that's a big back seat.
Big back seat, beautiful dash layout in there with the navigation. You got a backup camera. You got a third row that folds up here, so there's plenty of space if you don't need the third row, but you got a third row back there too if you need underneath there. So it's a really nice automobile.
Yeah, I love it.
It's obviously a great product.
Yeah, and this is really super nice. I'd rate this up there with that Murano.
Right.
I mean, as far as luxury looking inside there.
Toyota makes a great product too.
Yeah. So if you're looking, it doesn't matter, because it doesn't have to. That's why I wanted to make a point. It doesn't have to be a Nissan product. You're going to find a Dodge.
Yeah.
You want to go from that to maybe you want to save a lot more money.
That's another one there. That's another third row vehicle. So I mean, if you're looking for third row, we have a pretty good selection right now with third row. It's a Journey SXT. It's got the third row. It's got nice alloys, real cool color, a real affordable car.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there looking at. I love the color of that and everything. That's really nice looking. And then of course you got right next to that.
I mean, look at the Jeep Liberty. This is a 2005. It says leather. It's a limited, pearl white, nice wheels, got leather and a sunroof. That car's priced at $12,990. 4x4.
Do what?
That car's priced at $12,990.
Now you go down by that. I know you go down by that new. You're up there,
Of course, and I mean it's an 05, but it's got low miles on it. It's a great looking little truck.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, I would have never guessed that being an 05. I would never dream that.
I mean, if we head back down this way a little bit, another one that's been a great truck over the years, a Toyota 4Runner. This is a beauty. This is a SR5. This gray one here. This is a leather sunroof. I mean, great size truck. It has 55,000 miles, and Toyota stands the test of time. I mean, they make a great truck. I've owned a few 4Runners, and that 4Runner's a great truck.
Yeah, because there again, you got the Highlander or the 4Runner. The 4Runner, I guess, is a little bit bigger model. Is that what?
It's a little bigger. This one here doesn't have the third row. I think third row is an option, and you don't see it on too many of them. But that was a local trade-in. I mean, it's comparable to the Pathfinder next to it, which is our product. That one does have a third row. That one's priced at like $18,990, and I mean, you know what that truck costs.
Oh yeah, that Pathfinders. I mean, and that was your flagship as far as sport utility vehicles. When you talk about flagship automobiles, is that was the one.
Right.
And brand new. I know what these things cost, but you're going to save so much money. And is this a 2009?
And you buy it certified. You get all the warranty with it anyway.
And you get the oil change for $299 more. You got the oil. What better deal can you find than right here at Sheridan Nissan? If you're looking for can't do snow anything without doing a Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, Jeep Wranglers. I mean, that's a great product. That's one of those vehicles that I don't understand. It's never lost value ever. That's a 2010. It's a 6-speed, which most of the guys like in that truck. 6-speed transmission. It's got AC. It just came in 2 days ago. Bright silver, beautiful truck. Got new rubber all the way around. It's ready to go. Have fun in the snow.
Yes, fun in the snow. Drop the top and take the top off in the winter, summertime.
Surf fishing, driving on the beach. It's limitless. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so if you're looking for that, you don't have to go, because if you go to a Jeep dealership and see that, you're going to pay a couple more $1,000s on that.
I don't even think they negotiate on Wranglers. Wranglers are one of those odd vehicles in the market that just they're worth what they're worth.
Yeah, But there's a lot of folks out there that don't like sport utility, don't like automobiles. They like automobiles, but they call them pickup trucks. Right. And you've got a lot of them out there that's just die hard. And you've got number one vehicle, pickup truck in America, has been for 27 years now, F-150.
F-150 is a nice truck. This was a local trade-in. It's an 11. It's got 42,000 miles on it. It's a 4-door, so you got plenty of, 6-passenger truck. Another cool one next to it was Chevy's, which is the Avalanche. It's a little different. I mean, it has a little different, shape to it than the normal Silverado would, but the Avalanche is a really beautiful truck.
Well, I look at this and say you got a sport utility vehicle with a pickup bed on the back of it.
Right. I mean, that one's fully loaded, so that has, navigation, has your backup sensors. It has a entertainment system in there, sunroof, leather, you name it, it's on that truck. That's real comparable to the Escalade, which is an 80 grand truck. It's all the same equipment.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that. And when you talk about Escalade,
right next to it.
And when you're talking about that, now these are great automobiles. I mean, I've got a couple of friends that have these. I've driven them. I mean, they're
you got football players and basketball players, and everyone drives an Escalade. So. That's a long wheelbase. That's a little longer. It gives you a little more space in it. Beautiful chrome wheels on it. I mean, an Escalade comes fully loaded, so that has everything.
Yeah, and like you said, a lot of sports guys drive them. And a lot, they.
That truck new, I think now is in the 80s, and I think we have it priced in the 40s. So.
There you go. Lots of savings right there, and it's all here for you. Once again, to remind you, Sheridan Nissan, located Route 13, 273, and a good time for us to just, if we can, because you can do a lot of things online today before you ever can get to the dealership. And you guys keep that up to date on what's
everything's online at SheridanNissan.com. If you see something you like, pick up the phone, give a call. We can answer any questions. We can send you additional pictures. Get all the information started before you even get here for you.
Yeah, and that's what's nice about it. Get that paperwork flowing, everything else, so you can pretty much get a lot of people even get qualified before they even come up. They know exactly how much they can come on a lot, and and say, okay, I want this one right here. And
I want to stop you here for a second because we were talking about Jeeps a second ago, Tim. This is a 2003. We got this priced at $6,900. $6,900 Jeep. Very clean. The guy used it. He was a traveling salesperson. He drove it around. It's 4x4. It's an automatic. If you're looking for something, as a cheap 4x4, something you want to leave down the beach maybe.
Well, good kids,
that car to have fun with. Kids love Jeeps.
Yeah, you got a lot of kids going to be getting out of school. It's not too much longer. We're going to be in the spring break and then graduation and everything else. And the youngsters, I know most of them, boys especially, coming out. I want a Jeep. Well, here it is right now. Yeah.
It's kind of crazy with the Jeeps. It's women like them, older guys like them. It's a pretty broad range on who likes Jeeps, but that's a nice little Jeep at $6,900.
They even have a Jeep club. You got to do certain signals or something. Right, you got to drive by each other or something. I don't know what at all. But Nissan products. This here now. I got to talk about this Rogue just for a minute because they came out with the Murano, and Murano's kind of a bigger. But then they said, well, let's do something that's just a little bit smaller than that. And this to me is a shrunken Murano.
It's real close. I mean, it's a 4-cylinder version. They use a 2.5 liter motor in it with a timing chain, so reliability is great on it. Fuel economy is great on it. You can get close to 30 miles per gallon on the highway in that vehicle. They're intuitive all-wheel drive as well, like the Murano. So, like you said, it's basically a smaller Murano.
Yeah, I tell you, good-looking automobile. Next to that, the flagship of Subaru, if you would, the Forester.
Forester. I mean, Subaru's been doing all-wheel drive for as long as they've been in business. So that's all-wheel drive. They keep it a little different shape than some of the other ones. It's kind of a cross between an SUV and a station wagon and a car. But great riding, great reliability, super safe vehicle. Same type of deal. It's almost like a cult following who buys Subarus. Once you buy a Subaru, it seems like you always buy a Subaru.
Yeah, I know, and it's got the rack so you can start that ski thing right away with it and all that. But right next to that, another one of yours is the Pathfinder. Yeah. This is 2010, and it got the rack on top, too. This was ready to go.
Yeah, that one's nice. I mean, that's the LE. The LE is the top of the line in Pathfinder, so it's got the leather, the sunroof, the Bose system. Like you said, we try and have something for everybody down here. It's called a sport compact crossover. There's only a few people in the industry that make that a vehicle in that category. It's all-wheel drive. It's obviously smaller than the Rogue, but it's fun. It's turbocharged. It gets great fuel economy. it's kind of just a real cool, unique vehicle on its own. We don't get a lot of men.
I love the name of it, Juke. That's what it is. It's a Juke.
Yeah, the Juke's pretty cool. I remember when they came out, they were showing on the football commercials when you're watching football on Sundays. It's just a really cool, unique vehicle.
Yeah, it is. I'm just looking at it. I've never paid that much attention to it. It's really like the sportiness of it. The lines on it are really, because it's got that for you. So if you don't want that big sport utility,
and that's one of your certified. So I mean, you get 7-year, 100,000 miles. It's covered.
Yeah, so you're taken care of and everything. Coming on down through here, another Rogue here. This is 2011. Here's now, when you talk about the Nissan product, the Maxima, of course, the flagship car, but Altima is the #1 selling car for Nissan, and it has been for years and years. And when they changed the Altima, and all of a sudden the Altima was the same size as the Maxima, so they had to make the Maxima bigger.
I mean, Maxima's always been flagship, and that's what we call bread and butter. I mean, that's a car that everyone buys. Every time this light turns red out here at Harris Corner, there's one over there, right there. There's a red one. You always see them on every light. They're everywhere on the road. There's a reason why. There's reliability, great value, great comfort, great fuel economy. It has everything that most people want in an automobile.
And like I said here a few years ago, they made them a little bit bigger, and so the size of it, it's not the small compact anymore or mid-size. It's a full-size car, really.
Nice-size car, and actually on the ramp next to it, that's a coupe. That's the Altima
Ooh,
too.
I love that.
But it's a two-door body style. For someone wants, something economical but a little sportier. That's a two-door version of the car.
And when you talk about that, because you're not going to see a lot of those on the road, Mike.
They're very limited. Nissan isn't trying to make a whole bunch of those and put them out there like the sedans. That's a limited car.
Yeah, because that's very sharp looking, and you're going to really, if you want something that you're unique when going down the road, that's got some really nice style to it. I really like that a lot. Let's go over here, because this is kind of a great line to start off your shopping with, a special line.
It's been here a few days, over 30 days. We stick them on this line. We try and just sell them and get rid of them. They're great cars with no issues. It's just older in inventory, and that's where you're going to get your best deal. I mean, this one here, I'm going to tell you, I don't think this car will be here on Saturday. This is a 09 Toyota Corolla, 90,000 mile car. It's a one-owner. It's immaculate inside and out. It's been fully serviced. This car was $12,900 on our lot. It's online right now at $7,990.
No way.
$7,999. So
I saw the excitement that you were getting on the car when you started talking about it.
Toyota Corolla, it's a 250,000 mile car. I mean, $7,900.
Yeah, and now there's a perfect example, like we were talking about that Jeep here a minute ago. You got that second gas miles.
If you want gas mileage, a cheap car payment, that's your car.
Yeah, you need that one for the kids. Good, safe car too. I got to remind everybody of that as well, because Toyota's really big into safety.
We even have certified cars on the special line over here.
Yeah, when you get a certified, yeah, that is unheard of when you talk about getting one of these, because not too many of them make it over here.
And this is a brand new body style. This is a current body. This body just came out. This is the 13 Sentra. This gets 40 miles per gallon MPG on the highway. Your average 32 miles per gallon. Beautiful body style. It's a totally different car than the old one. It's a lot more spacious. It's got a beautiful front end on it, and this is certified.
And it's got the right color. Yeah.
It's a great color combo. I mean, that's a 7-year, 100,000 mile warranty with that car. That still has 25,000 miles of bumper to bumper left on it for 14 grand.
There's a real good example of what I'm talking about, that you can go versus buying new car guy's going to run down here and punch me, but that's a better value. That's a great value.
But that car was over $20,000 now. It's 14 grand.
$14,000 for you right here. Sheridan Nissan. This is the pre-owned lot of it. Another Toyota. I mean, and here's one that's really marked down well too.
It's another Highlander, third row seat, fully loaded, backup camera. The car is 22,000 miles. He probably paid 38 grand or 36 grand when he bought the car. I have it priced at 22 grand.
That's a steal.
2011 with 22,000.
That's a steal. I couldn't believe it when I looked up at it. I thought it was an older one when I saw the price, but that 2011 and great looking.
Price is down here in December. We want to get everything out by the new year and start with a fresh inventory. So now's the time if you're in the market to buy something pre-owned, whether it's certified, something in the $6,000 price range on up, we have it down here at Sheridan Nissan.
Yeah, because we saw a couple. Showed you one under $7,000. We showed you one under $8,000. Great buys on the special line with that Jeep.
Yeah, don't forget to ask us about the Lifetime Oil Change Club, because we do offer that for $299 on any of these vehicles.
Yeah, and in finance, we want to remind you about that. Now, these ones on this special line, they don't qualify for financing?
They absolutely do. We have great financing in everything we sell down here.
Yeah, and especially when you're talking about certified, they got a very special program going on that. You can shop on the site, but the best thing to do is come down here, because you'll find out more about an automobile. Find Mike. Just say, hey, Mike, I'm interested in this, and, is this good, that good, whatever. I don't know of anybody, whether there was one other one, and he happened to be one of your best friends, that you guys compete against each other in knowledge of cars. But, Mike, just tell the folks to come down here and take a look.
Come on down here to Sheridan Nissan. Give us a try. We'll give you a great deal.
It ain't going to get any better than that, folks. I'm telling you. Sheridan Nissan, right there on the corner of 273 and Route 13. Till next time, from Mike and the entire gang, there's other people down here as well. Stop in and check it out.